Welcome back to More Sip the Tally. I'm your host, Coach Evans. And today we're going to take a look at Ashton Jeanty. And, reason I want to take a look at him because when all the hype was going on about Jeanty, I was thinking like, man, is he really all that people are making him out to be? And, he was playing some schools that aren't the big schools. And in my mind, I was thinking, man, he's not, as good as what is being said. And keep in mind, at this time, I haven't seen any of the games when I'm thinking this. I'm just seeing stats, and if you know me, I don't go off stats. I got to see what he's doing with my own eyes, and I see he's putting up monster numbers. And keep in mind, the year goes on, and he's played, most of his season, and all I see is snaps. I don't see the actual games. But then once, draft season kind of gets kicking for everybody, and I see this game that's kind of playing on the screen right there, the Oregon game. And I see what he does to Oregon, like breaking tackles there, breaking those tackles, split still form, still running, like never even touching the ground. That game right there, or this game, is the one that raised my eyebrows and like, hold on, I need to go back and watch this dude. And the Raiders got an absolute hoss. And if you're from the South, you kind of know when you say hoss and you're talking about football players, you got a baller. And this game right here put him on the map. Look at the one couldn't go, the ability to be a home run hitter. The couple plays before that, you saw the ability to not be tackled. I'm going to just take you through some of the numbers for Ashton Jeanty in his last season at Boise State. Some say he should have won the Heisman. That debate, I don't even want to get into that anymore. It's gone now, so it is what it is. But let's just go through some of these numbers and just seeing them and putting them on paper, they're extremely astonishing. Look at that run, man. He should have been tackled 60 yards ago. But he had a 96.6 run grade from PFF. He was the leading rusher in NCAA with 2,595 yards. Still for him. Get you some. And turn up for the first down. Not only the first down, another 20 yards. 29 touchdowns, which also led the NCAA. He had 1,970 yards after contact, which also led the NCAA. And you see that with him bouncing off tackles left and right in these clips. Look at that. Look, what was number 11 doing? Number 11 had him dead to rights, and it turned into a touchdown. 11 had him in the backfield and couldn't get him down. Another stat which he led in, which is what we just saw with number 11, was missed tackles forced. He had 152 of those. 152 missed tackles forced. He had 63 runs of 10 yards or more, which led the NCAA in that category as well. And you see this highlight package is sprinkled with those tons of explosives. Look at that athleticism jumping over people. He had 36 carries of 15 yards or more, which also led the NCAA. And so he's not just having these explosive runs on the people in his conference, which is I don't want to crap on the Mountain West, but a smaller conference. He was doing it versus Oregon. He was doing it versus Texas. Whoever got put in front of him, he was doing it against them. He only had 2 fumbles lost in 2024. I don't think he had but 3, if I'm not mistaken, my research. He had 3 total, and he lost 2 of them. So that's a great ratio compared to the amount of touches that he had. And when I tell you he had a S load of touches, trust me. Now when you look at tape on Ashton, the things that he does well when you scout him and whatnot, he has amazing contact balance, and you see that littered throughout this highlight tape. Like people bump him and he keeps his feet. You try to tackle him, like all that around his legs. Look at that, this stiff form. A great job of keeping his feet and staying moving forward while people are trying to tackle him. He has great vision to see the holes. He has that one cut and go ability. Waits on it. He's patient. Sees that. And again, that contact balance. Look at that. He's a fluid mover and a great change of direction. So he can be going one way, and if the blocking scheme sees fit, stick his foot in the ground and go the other. And then when you make holes for that right there, that's untouched. That's just untouched. He don't need no football skills for that. That's untouched. That's great blocking up front. But again, the vision. To not run up in there and just run the daylight. Run the daylight. He's a receiving playmaker, a receiving threat as well. You get it to him out the backfield on little shallow routes, maybe Texas routes, or maybe even drags, maybe even slow screens, and he can do stuff in the open field. You just want to get your best guy the ball the best way possible. And again, he's a missed tackle generator. The only negative I saw in Ashton's game was pass pro. That's it. That's the only negative I can say about his game. Everything else is 100% positive, and I think this dude is going to be a star for the Raiders. As long as the Raiders can keep 8-9 people out the box, Ashton Jeanty will be a star for you. Depending on their quarterback play from Geno, Ashton Jeanty could possibly be the offensive rookie of the year. If Geno can keep the box unloaded, you're looking at your offensive rookie of the year, and I'm saying it right here, right now. So Raiders fans, you got yourself a great back for at least the next 5 years. At least the next 5 years, and he, is one of the ones that I feel like is a can't miss in this draft class. It ain't a lot in this draft class, but I think he's one of them. And he made a believer out of me with the Oregon game, doing what he did versus one of the best teams in the college football era. Not era, but a college football season. But with that being said, this is Coach Evans with another episode of More Sip to Tally. I'll be back soon with another running back that I really, really love in this class. So like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see y'all in the next one. And our Raiders fans, thank you, GM, for going and get this one. Because you got a good one. He's going to open your offense up all the way up with Brock Bowers as well. Peace, y'all.